welcome to $3 TV. I am Ruchi Sharma. Metaplanet Incorporation, a Tokyo-based investment company, has bought 775 more Bitcoin worth $93 million, bringing its total holdings to 18,888 BTC. The firm paid an average of $120,006 per coin, slightly above market price at the time. This latest purchase follows acquisitions earlier this month of 463 BTC and 518 BTC, signaling its aggressive Bitcoin-first strategy. With nearly 19,000 BTC valued up at $2.18 billion, Metaplanet has become one of Asia's leading corporate Bitcoin holders, mirroring MicroStrategy's Treasury approach. The US Treasury is considering embedding digital identity checks into decentralized finance platforms as part of the Genius Act signed in July. One idea is to link government's IDs, biometrics, or portable credentials directly to DeFi smart contracts, ensuring transactions only process after identity verification. This would bring Know Your Customer and anti-money laundering checks into DeFi code. Supporters argue the system could cut costs, improve privacy, and help regulators detect money laundering or sanctions evasion before transactions complete. India's Central Board of Direct Taxes has opened talks with crypto stakeholders on whether a directed law is needed for digital assets. Currently, crypto gains face a 30% tax with no loss offsets, plus a 1% TDS on each trade. Rules industry players say discourage participation. Banks remain hesitant, and clarity under FEMA for offshore use is lacking. CBDT reportedly asked whether 1% TDS is too high and if losses should be offset. The industry seeks a balanced, comprehensive legal framework. Solana validators are voting on SIMD 0326, known as the Alpenglow proposal, which seeks to replace Tower BFT with a faster, more resilient system. If passed, block finality could fall from 12.8 seconds to as low as 100 to 150 milliseconds. Developed by Anza, the proposal uses direct voting, signature aggregation, and a validator admission ticket fee. Supporters say it reduces bandwidth cost by 20%, while critics warn it may raise barriers for smaller validators. The system also improves resilience with the 20+20 fault tolerance model. Amsterdam-based crypto service provider Amdax plans to launch a Bitcoin treasury company, AMBTS, and lists it on Euronext Amsterdam. CEO Lucas Wensing said the timing is right, with over 10% of Bitcoin supply already held by institutions and Bitcoin hitting record highs. The goal is for AMBTS to eventually own at least 1% of all Bitcoin. The move comes as Bitcoin has gained 32% in 2025, driven by regulatory clarity and strong support from US President Donald Trump, who calls himself the crypto president. Coinbase's smart wallet program has surpassed 1 million total accounts, boosted by a record 270,000 sign-ups in a single day on August 16, 2025. The milestone followed the launch of Coinbase's revamped Base app, which simplifies onboarding by removing seed phase hurdles and adding recovery tools. Analysts see this as a sign that self-custody solutions are gaining momentum as users grow wary of centralized exchange risk. Coinbase's smart wallet success reflects its strategy of bridging traditional exchange services with Web3's decentralized ecosystem. Qubic, a blockchain project merging AI with cryptocurrency, has voted to target Dogecoin after claiming majority control of Monero's network. Founder Sergey Ivanchenko, known as the Come From Beyond, launched the poll asking which proof-of-work chain should face a 51% attack. Dogecoin won with over 300 votes, beating Zcash and Caspa. The decision is significant as Dogecoin, once a meme coin, now carries a $35 billion market value. Qubic previously demonstrated its power by reorganizing Monero blocks after seizing most of the network's hash rate. Ethereum treasury firm BitMine has expanded its reserves with the purchase of 135,135 Ether worth $600 million. The acquisition, executed through Falcon X Global, Galaxy, and BitGo, brings BitMine's total holdings to 1.297 million Ether. At current prices, its reserves are valued at $5.7 billion. This move reinforces BitMine's confidence in Ethereum as a long-term strategic asset and strengthens its standing as one of the largest institutional holders of Ether globally. Coinbase has acquired Deribit, a leading crypto options exchange with $59 billion in open interest and a record $185 billion in monthly trading volume in July. Deribit's $1 trillion annual volume makes it a dominant player in derivatives. With this acquisition, Coinbase can now offer a full suite of products, including spot futures, perpetuals, and options. The move strengthens Coinbase's status as a global force in crypto derivatives, widening its footprint in one of the industry's most lucrative markets. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent revealed that the U.S. government holds up to $20 billion worth of Bitcoin in its reserves. The announcement underscores the growing role of digital assets in official finance. Analysts say it reflects Washington's recognition of Bitcoin as a strategic store of value alongside traditional instruments like bonds and gold. The disclosure marks a new phase in government adoption, signaling Bitcoin's importance at the highest level of policy making. Well, that's all in this bulletin for now. This is Mruti Sharma signing off. Keep watching $3 TV.